Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. You know who I am, and I hate all of you. Meow. Whoa, Susie, there's no need for you to be like that. Well, there is a need for me to be like that, so there. Meow. Hello, I'm Kerrie. And I'm Humphrey. Today is Thursday, everybody. So, who wants to hit coronavirus with Stormbreaker? Whoa! Humphrey! What? Not so hard. Why? You're gonna mess everything up. Well, everything else is already messed up. We're hearing cries of fraud. Well, yeah, they already called who's the president. Yeah, you might want to see that little video that Tiara was in for that. But look, we're just gonna say what I said on that video. What? What is it? He's here. He's the president. Boom. Deal with it. But who? Use your imagination. Okay, everybody. We got ourselves an exciting new show today. Oh, yeah. Because today's show is called The Stan Lee Tribute Show, which will be all about Stan Lee, Marvel Comics, and where we're going with the Marvel Cinematic Universe because, let's face it, things are about to get a little weird in the universe now that Thanos is bye-bye forever. I hope he never comes back, because if he comes back, well, somebody's going to die. Either Tony didn't do a good job. Nope. We saw him do a good job. We saw him snap that raisin out of existence. So it couldn't be Tony. No. Either that or there's a hole in the fabric of reality and we're all stuck in it. Well, I hope you all sit back, relax, get a big old pot of tea, because this one's gonna be a doozy. Yeah! Okay, everyone. Before we get started, let's talk some Tolkien news. Well, got some good news, folks. If you guys like watching your movies on DVD, oh, no. They're about to take that to the next level with 4K HD versions of all 6 Middle-earth movies. Whoa! If that's not gonna blow away your mind, then you gotta thing is, you gotta have a 4K HD TV with a disc player for that. Ooh, and even better, you can get your own digital copy. Oh, and even better, it's gonna be an extended version. Whoa, that is exciting. I mean, isn't it great? Look at this. This kind of technology didn't even exist when the first Lord of the Rings movie came out on DVD. Look at how far we've come in terms of entertainment. Yes! Yeah, this whole thing better be worth it. Oh, the price better be worth it too. And I don't want no tricks. Oh, you don't want tricks? Oh, great. Here comes Loki. Again! Oh, look at that. Everyone's excited over their tea and their Thursdays. And I don't get anything. Blech. Oh, come on, Loki. It's not that bad. Oh, it is that bad. Oh, look at me. Thor is so disgustingly fat, and you're still talking about him. Ugh, I can't believe this. I'm going to have a word with whoever decided to make Thor be fat. Oh, that would be the Russo brothers. I would recommend it though, Loki. Oh, really? Well, maybe I somehow have the power to change all that. On my show, the Loki Show. Quiet, Loki. Oh, anyway, so I think that's all the Tokyo we have for today. Yeah, 4K HD discs with both Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies. Ooh, extended versions. Oh, But the bad news is you're going to have to wait till December 1st to buy them. Oh, God, there's always a drawback. Well, you can imagine those things are going to go like hotcakes. Okay, speaking of hotcakes, I think it's time to get started on the real reason we came on the show. All right, let's not make it go an hour like we did the last video. Oh, I'm not making any promises, Susie. Believe me. All right, now we can safely say that it's time to do the Stan Lee Tribute Show. Yay! The Stan Lee Tribute Show. Oh, so what's that about? Let's dial it back a few years. What happened a few years ago? Oh, excuse me. Oh, can you, take that somewhere else, please? Thank you. Okay. Humphrey, what are you doing? Someone was interrupting us while we were working. Oh, right. Hey, guys. Can you not do that? Sorry. Okay, now, as I was saying, we're going to dial it back a couple years to the day Stan Lee died. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, that Thursday, we spoke about the legacy that Stan Lee left behind. Under the words, the legacy of Tolkien. Yep. And, so over the years, so throughout these past 2 years, so over these years, his legacy continues to grow. And then, look, the thing is, Stan Lee did so much, not just for the world of comic books, but for the world of entertainment, okay? Come on. Stan Lee goes to a movie. Yep, he does his Stan Lee thing, because come on, he's Stan Lee, and you know he's got to be doing the Stan Lee thing. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Are you guys talking about someone who is not me? Loki, don't be like that. Okay. Why? Why not? Oh, let me tell you something, little camel. My children are watching you. Oh, you mean your 8-legged horse baby? Of course, my 8-legged horse baby. So you better be careful. Okay, let's not fight. Not today. Okay, so Stan Lee Tribute Show. Now let's dial it back. Okay, let's go backwards to Endgame. Well, Spider-Man Far From Home was the one where he was not seen. I know. They could do a little tribute to Stan Lee. They did that already in Captain Marvel. All right. So let's do Endgame. Now, Endgame, Stan Lee is saying, "Make love, not war." And then his license plate said, "Enough said." So he was just driving past Iron Man and Captain America. And sitting next to him was, we're going to assume that was his wife, and we're sticking with it. So Stan Lee and his wife were driving around their car, and they're saying, Stan Lee's like, "Make love, not war." So what did they do? Tony chose love when he married Pepper and had Morgan. Steve chose love too when he went back to the 40s and got that dance with Peggy that I don't know how many people wanted. Look, Steve didn't get that dance with Peggy. What's the point? Yeah. I don't know why everybody's complaining about Steve shouldn't have gone back. Steve needs to stay here. Well, guess what? Steve earned his retirement. Okay? He deserved to go back. He deserved that dance with Peggy. He deserved that life with Peggy. Yeah. Why can't Disney Plus just give us a show? Yeah, a show about Steve and Peggy working for S.H.I.E.L.D. and raising their family. Yeah, like, come on now. And then, of course, though, he probably would have rescued Bucky and prevented the Starks from dying. And then he probably would have pulled the plug on the plot to kill Kennedy and Dr. King. He probably could have pulled the plug on many other bad things too. And let's just say, he probably would have told Howard to be a better dad to Tony because, look, headcanon, Howard Stark decided to get drunk because they told him to pull the plug on a search for Steve Rogers. And the poor guy continues to die inside. Ugh, I know, what a tragedy. And of course, poor Tony must have been heartbroken watching his dad get drunk. And, come on. And Tony literally, definitely worshipped Steve Rogers, and Captain America was the coolest thing ever. That's why he never wore another costume for Halloween. Yeah, that's the story. We're sticking with it. Okay. But Stan Lee dialed it back to the 70s. Back when he had always been the comic making machine. Always coming up with these stories. And okay, now the second part is we dial it back to Captain Marvel, where they did put that tribute to him at the beginning of the movie, but his cameo had him reading a script from the movie Mallrats, which was made in 1995, written by Kevin Smith, and so Stan Lee was on there saying his lines. And then Carol approaches him, pulls down this paper, and just looks at him. And then he smiled at her, and she smiled at him right back. I'm like, look, Kevin Smith posted his reaction to that scene on YouTube. I mean, he was truly humbled to have been a part of that. His movie Mallrats is a part of that experience. So we're just going to say that Mallrats was part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and be done with it. Yes, he did. Ooh, Mallrats, Loki. Can you quit interrupt this show? Oh no, I'm never going to stop interrupting you guys. Okay, Loki, chill. At least Namor isn't here. Okay, because, ugh. Okay, now, let's be honest, Namor predates Stan Lee's time at Marvel by a good number of years. Yeah, and Namor predates Aquaman by 2 years. But it's too bad, because Aquaman's getting a sequel while Namor doesn't even have a movie yet. Ugh. We'll talk that later. I mean, speaking of Aquaman, they could have just threw Stan Lee into the DC movies. and it would have sold. Well, at least they figured it out when they put him in Teen Titans Go. And when they put him in Teen Titans Go, he says, I'm back, y'all. I don't care if this is a Marvel movie. I love making cameos. And then, of course, the Teen Titans like, oh my gosh, it's Stan Lee. I'm like, what are you doing here? This ain't no Marvel movie. He's like, but I don't care if it's a Marvel movie. I love making cameos. And then Robin's like, not now, Stan. Oh yeah, they had to follow the rule. Look, the rule that was set in place. Where Stan Lee says, okay, I can only be in the movie for a few seconds. But then he'd crowd out the characters. He'd crowd out the movie. Yeah, they had that figured out. Yeah, the coach threw him in Aquaman for a brief second. And we all would have seen it. And it all would have been an extra $1 billion. Yeah, exactly. Now, so now we've had Captain Marvel. Yep. But then, of course, there are non-MCU movies that he jumped in that were made by Marvel. But no, Venom was not a Marvel movie. It's a Sony movie because they kicked out Spider-Man. Yeah, but then he tells Eddie Brock Don't give up on her, either of you. Yeah, come on. I think that's a message to all of us, saying, don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. You're right. And then Venom wanted to eat him. But then, of course, we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where Stan Lee is the guy selling Miles Morales his first Spider-Man costume. And then he says, I'm really going to miss that guy. We were friends, you know. Yeah, that was the death of the original Peter Parker. Oh, yeah, the one played by Chris Pine. Yeah. See? Oh, they did get the full set after all. Not yet. Chris Pine has to be in a Marvel movie. Yeah, but let's not make him play a guy called Steve. Yeah, he did that already. And you, come on, we all know what happened. Yeah, don't let Chris play Steve and get in an airplane. Yeah, I guess that's a new rule for Hollywood from now on. So, look, it happened to Chris Pine and Chris Evans. So, if anything like that happens to Chris Hemsworth or Chris Pratt, we're gonna get really angry. Yeah, we're about to send whatever studio let that happen a very nasty letter. Ooh, will it have snakes in it? Logan! Ooh. Okay, so let's jump back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Ant-Man and the Wasp, where Stan Lee got his car shrunk. And then he said, the 60s was great, but now I'm paying for it. The 60s was when he created the Avengers. Oh, right, the Avengers. And I mean, the ultra original lineup of the Avengers was Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. Yeah, where's Captain America? He didn't come till later. Oh. And they all went up against Loki. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Everyone's talking about me as if I'm the bad guy. You kind of were the bad guy, Loki. Except for the Avengers movie where everybody realized that you were brainwashed by that evil space raisin. Boo! 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 Hey, am I gonna have to slap a raisin? Don't slap their raisin. Eat them! Okay, yeah, I'll eat them. Yeah, that thing does not spark joy. Now, you're right. Ugly space raisins do not give us joy. Yeah. So that was Stan Lee doing the Stan Lee thing. Yeah. And then, of course, let's dial it back to Infinity War, where Stan Lee was the bus driver. And Ned was like, oh, look, everybody, we're all going to die. And then they're all looking out the window. Wow. Peter puts on his Spider-Man disguise and swings out the bus to go help Tony. Yep. And it Stan's like, what's the matter, kids? You ain't never seen a spaceship before? Yeah. Wow. I'm just glad he didn't get snapped to death, because if he got snapped to death, we were all would have rioted. Oh, yeah. And shortly after Infinity War was released, Stan Lee did a video, a very short 1-minute video, which you can look up on YouTube, where he says, I don't believe this. I go on vacation and I come back and yeah, and all his life's work has been completely ruined. Yeah, all his character's gone. It's like, that'll be the last time I take a discount vacation. Ugh. And then he's like, looks like I gotta get back to work and make up some more characters. But don't worry, I'll have our friends up and at them in no time. And Thanos, if I were you, I'd get out of town now. Excelsior! Yes! Wow. I guess Thanos got what he deserved. Oh, yeah. True. Jim Starlin would have made up Thanos' story. But Stan Lee was the prime creator, and he's not above giving Thanos a spanking. Yeah. Or erasing him. Yes! Erase that space racer. Blah! Oh, Oh, yeah. Of course, now, let's leave Infinity War and go to Black Panther, where we did make a mention of him, saying that he came in and did a Stan Lee thing. And, of course, he was the gambler who offered to keep T'Challa's winnings. Yeah, he said he held on to them for safekeeping. Ah, great. Of course, that also served to remind everybody who was the real creator of Black Panther, Stan Lee. And of course, now, come on, Stan Lee does his Stan Lee thing, because come on, he's Stan Lee. And it's absolutely okay for him to be in Black Panther, because, hey, he helped create Black Panther. So, there you have it. Now, after that, well, we go back to Thor Ragnarok, where he cut Thor's hair. He's like, look, by Odin's dead beard, you will not cut my hair! Ah! And he chopped off all Thor's hair. Great, they're got all them luscious locks gone. Yep. That was embarrassing. Yeah, for him. Uh-huh. And then we have Spider-Man Homecoming, where Stan Lee is looking out his apartment window going, don't make me come down to you, punk! Ooh, that is a very, very, very funny meme. The don't make me come down to you, punk. Yeah. Come on. Thanos, the one where Thanos is like, ha 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 ha, who can stand up to me? And Stanley's like, don't make me come down there, you punk. Ooh. Is Thanos a little punk? Loki! Ah! You're ruining everything. Ah! Okay. Yeah, true. As we said before, Stan Lee was partially responsible for creating Thanos. And he had the power to erase Thanos if he ever tried anything. Yeah. But then we got Guardians of the Galaxy, where Stan Lee was reporting for the Watcher. Of course he is. He was an informant. So Stan Lee was there just checking up on his friends. Yep. Of course. And then let's dial it back to Doctor Strange, where Stan Lee was on the bus reading something while Doctor Strange and Mortal were in a fight with Caecilius. Ugh, Caecilius. Huh? I wonder if that guy's gonna be coming back. Oh, if he comes back. Well, if he comes back, you can just zap him. Oh yeah, I will gladly zap Caecilius if he dares to come back. Yeah, I thought he got taken away by Dormammu. Yeah. Of course, so we'll talk to our mama later. Okay. But the next part will be the funniest part of the show, where we discuss Stan Lee knocking on Tony's door saying, hey, is this Tony Stank? Ooh, that joke fell so flat on its face. It's despicable. Wow, Loki. Man, I thought you liked jokes and tricks. Yes, but not that. And then, of course, Rhodey took it and ran with it. Nice going, Stanley. And then, now, of course, though, there is Welcome to 2015, where we dial it back again, and he is the bartender in Ant-Man. Yeah, wait a minute. And he was also the DJ in Deadpool. Ah, Deadpool. Hello, everybody. Did you guys like my movie? No, we did not like your movie, Deadpool. All that crap was way too excessive. Even for me. Yeah, too excessive. So much language. Oh, look at that. If it isn't Iron Jerkin, Captain Language. Deadpool, show some respect. That's right, Deadpool. Show them your respect. I don't have to respect them. Besides, they're for PG-13 whiny man babies. I'm a hardcore solid R. Deadpool, if you don't shut up right now, I'm gonna make the next movie you are in rated J! Oh, you wouldn't! Oh, I would. I definitely would. Do it, Tiara. Do it! Make this next movie rated J. Yeah, and then kids can take it to school. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you better be careful, though. If you don't behave yourself, Deadpool, I'm going to call Kevin Feige and tell him to make a G-rated Deadpool movie. You don't want that, do you? Oh! That's what I thought. Wow, nice rant. Okay, where were we before we were so rudely interrupted? He was the bartender in Ant-Man. Yep. But the Age of Ultron though was definitely the best. Why? Because we got to see him twice. Where Thor's out there serving drinks to all the veterans, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this kind of drink I'm serving is not fit for mortal consumption." And then Stanley's like, "So is Okinawa." Quit trying to scare us, buddy. Hand it over. Yeah. And all the other soldiers are like, hand it over, dude. And then 3 minutes later, he's being taken home saying, Excelsior. Wow. That was 2 cameos. Oh, yeah. Excelsior. Woo. Now that was a bit of a hoot. Okay. Let's dial it back again to 2014, where he was spotted in Guardians of the Galaxy with a much younger woman. And Rocket totally criticizes him by saying, "Hey, where's your wife at, old man?" Ugh, what a... Yep, let's keep it PG. Yeah, he said something that was pretty not nice about Stan Lee's character. Yeah, what's up with him? He's got issues. I know. You think he's got issues? Howard the Duck, though. Huh. Don't get me started on Howard the Duck. Yeah, let's not. But then there's also the Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, where Stan Lee worked for the Smithsonian and he notices one of Captain America's costumes that gone missing. He's like, "Oh crap, I'm fired." Of course, now, before we go any further, let's talk to Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he attended Peter Parker's graduation. Oh, yeah. And when his name was announced, Stanley is like, "I think I know that guy." Well, which really brings it back to 2018 when he says, "I'm going to miss that guy. We were friends, you know." Great. Now we got that continuity. Of course. So what about 2013? Ooh. Well, we got Iron Man 3 and Thor the Dark World. Huh. How come all the other shows get some fancy titles, but Iron Man just goes by 1, 2, and 3? Come on. That's just who Tony is. He's Tony Stark. He doesn't need no sequel. You mean he don't need no extra titles? It's just Iron Man, Iron Man 2, and Iron Man 3. He don't need anything else. Right. So, so we seen him on TV judging a beauty pageant, and in Thor: The Dark World, he was at a senior center asking Eric Selvig if he can have his shoe back. Yeah. So, no non-Marvel movies then? Nope. But let's dial it back to the ultimate culmination of all the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Yeah. Like, The Avengers, where he's saying, "Superheroes in New York, give me a break." Oh, dude, you're creating them superheroes. I know. And then, of course, it must have been a 2-for-1 sale in 2011, where Stan Lee tried to pull Thor's hammer out using his truck and lost the entire back of it. Yeah, pretty funny, huh? And then we have Stan Lee at a ceremony for Steve Rogers, and then of course somebody who is not Steve Rogers shows up, and then Stan Lee, who is definitely in his World War II uniform, looked at the guy on his right and said, "I thought he'd be taller." Whoa. Jeez, it's like he would be a great actor, but then he'd crowd out the movie. Oh yeah. We can't have that now, can we? Nope. So the other thing is, well, no, the other thing we got so far is this. Let's keep going. In 2008, he took a swig of some weird drink and turned into a version of the Hulk. Yeah, but... And then, of course, there was in 2010 the movie where they accidentally mistaken him for Larry King. Really? He looked like Larry King. Yeah, right. Are you sure he looks like Larry King's twin brother? We don't know. But there was that one scene where Tony claps him on the shoulder and says, "Looking good, Hugh Hefner." That was not Hugh Hefner, that was Stan Lee. Jeez. Whoa. All that. Yep, all of that. Whoa, we just dialed it back. We dialed it back over 11 years. Yeah, 11 glorious years. Of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But wait a minute. What about the non-Marvel movies? Oh yeah, the movies that didn't take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? There was that one scene where we saw him in X-Men Apocalypse, where Stan Lee and his wife were watching the bombs go off. Great. So it was him and his wife. Yeah. And of course, his wife also loaned her voice as Madam Web in a Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, and then of course we did have Stan Lee as the janitor and also one of the newer Spider-Man cartoons. Yeah, we had that. Oh, excuse me. We also had some Stan Lee in X-Men 3. The one nobody talks about because it wasn't as good as you thought. And of course, Jean Grey manipulated everything around her, and Stan's trying to water his garden, and the water just shoots straight up out of the hose instead of down like it's supposed to. Yeah, that's just weird. So weird. And not only that, though, Stan Lee was, hey, let's talk Amazing Spider-Man, where Stan Lee was just doing some stuff, you know. He was just doing his stuff in the library, got his headphones on, completely oblivious to the apparent danger he was in, while Spider-Man and the Lizard were fighting. Yeesh. Oh, yeah. And not only that, and then, of course, let's talk Spider-Man 3. Yeah, the one that a lot of people just didn't like. I know. The one that had that horrible Spider-Man dance. Ugh. I mean, please. It's terrifying, okay? We don't talk about that. Oh, no. There were some dark times, my friend, where Stan says to Peter, you know, one person can make all the difference. Enough said. Yeah, and then of course, And then, of course, we got to keep going all the way. 2002, he was among those running from the goblin. Ugh, and Spider-Man. Oh, really? And then, of course, in 2000, he was selling hot dogs on the beach when Mystique came out disguised as Senator Kelly. So he was out there selling hot dogs. Well, I mean, yeah, he kind of was selling hot dogs. Yeah. Whew. Almost done. We gotta be careful, though. We can't go over the 1 hour mark. But that was for the free-for-all. Ooh, I'm gonna make you all talk for 3 hours. Loki! And of course, though, there was that movie in '89 about the Hulk, and then he was on the jury when the Hulk was on trial, and yeah. Oh wait, there was another Hulk movie, and he was talking with Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk on the TV show. So they were just walking out the door, talking. Yeah, and let's not forget the Fantastic Four movies, where first Stan Lee was a postman welcoming Reed Richards back. He says, "I got all your mail." Shoot, I'm surprised his shoulders didn't break for all that mail that he was carrying. And then there was one where the bouncer said, "Hey, I'm going to need to see some ID if you want to go to this wedding." He's like, "Oh, come on, I'm Stan Lee." Well, of course he's Stan Lee. He doesn't need to show you the ID. He's the master of this place. Yeah. Whew. I mean, everybody's whining about when the DCEU movies are terrible. Well, there is one way to fix that mistake. Why? They could have just picked up the phone and asked Stan Lee to come in. Whoa. But he can only be in there a few seconds or he'd crowd out the movie. Yeah. Not even DC could escape from Stan Lee. Yeah, of course. They even had him reimagine some of the DC characters. I'm like, hey, when can we have them in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Oh, wait, hold up. Don't forget, we had the Squadron Supreme. Oh, gosh. The Justice League ripoff. Ooh. I still have the Justice League poster on the wall in my room, and I'm pretty sure those guys would not take too kindly to being ripped off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have a version of Aquaman. Yeah. Wait. Actually, now nobody makes fun of Aquaman. No one makes fun of Aquaman and expects to walk away. Yeah, he will slap you down. Of course. Oh, yeah. And they even made that stupid outfit look good. Yes. So, hail to the king, man. Wait. You're making it sound like Black Panther. Yeah. Because why not? I mean, they tried to make a Black Panther movie. And if they did, Stan Lee definitely would have made an appearance. I mean, he did help push for a Black Panther movie. Well, did Stan Lee ever make an appearance in the Blade movies? Oh, wait, it's probably one of those blink and you'll miss it moments. Oh, yeah. You didn't see him, but he was there. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Oh, and not even Disney was safe from Stan Lee. Because there was a movie called Big Hero 6 where he played a father of one of the main characters. Really? Oh, yeah. Really? Well, that made sense. I mean, he must have watched a lot of Disney movies, and now he got to be in one. Come on now. Not even Disney safe from Stan Lee. Oh, no. And there you have it, folks. Oh, wait. What is it? We did talk a bit about Stan Lee when the legacy came. Yeah. And then, of course, though, okay. Here's the thing. We talked about Stan Lee during the legacy of Tolkien. And now, what kind of legacy is... No, that legacy that he put out is going to continue, because long after this world of story, we're still going to be telling stories about superheroes. Yes! Oh, ha, 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 ha. Oh, great. Oh, no. No, no, no! Go away! Oh, I'm not going away. What about me? What about my movies? Yeah, Namor. About your movies. Sorry, dude, there are none. What? What? I was here first! Well, of course he was here first. And not only that, though, Captain America too. He was also predating Marvel. But still, Steve Rogers gets to be in a whole bunch of movies, but I get the short end of the stick? Dude, listen to me. You're just not that good enough. Or if you were, look, you need to cool it, man. Okay? Cool it. You're like, ooh, look at me. I should be a movie star. Well, nobody's gonna make you a movie star if you don't behave yourself. Ooh. And what about this little guy? Excuse me. I demand that you leave this place. Oh, yeah. Hey! That's enough. Namor, out of here. Oh, excuse me. I have wings on my feet. That is a stupid design. Well, your helmet is stupid. Ow, Namor. What? Excuse me, little camel. You can't just kick me out. Ow. Yeah, Loki, chillax. Yeah. Sorry, Namor. Now, get out of there. Oh, Namor, huh? oh, can you believe this guy? This guy just shows up and interrupts their show. Oh, and what is this he's wearing? A Speedo? Ugh, good golly gods. I've seen the Olympic swimmers with better swimwear than what he's wearing. Excuse me. And, look, wings on his feet, huh? They're so stupid. I mean, who designed this guy? Deadpool! Stop breaking the fourth wall. Jeez, he's become self-aware. Self-aware that this show is... I think we've had quite enough of this. Okay, Namor, you're gonna have to leave now. Come on. Hey. Whew. That guy's giving me a headache. I know. But that's okay. But there's a lot of things we have to talk about. Wait, guys. What? What is it? There's one more thing we need to discuss. What? What happens in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Oh, yeah. We hear that there's going to be a WandaVision, Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and me, Loki. You toys better watch my show or else. Fine. Yeah, fine, dude. So if you guys don't have Disney Plus, you better watch Disney Plus. And it's definitely gonna be for the Marvel. Yeah, come on. Marvel. Yeah, the Marvel show. Yep. And not only that, we're getting our movies. Oh, yeah. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, The Eternals, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2, Fantastic Four, yeah. Ant-Man and a Wasp and Stature, Blade, yeah. So the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is starting to get a little bright. So you might want to strap it and hold on, because Next year's about to be a major doozy. Uh-oh. Or we're all about to fall into the multiverse of madness, just like in Doctor Strange Part 2. Oh, great. Great. Well, now it's a multiverse of madness. How are we going to fix this mistake? Oh, I'm sure we have a solution. But that'll be for another time, because we got more important things to talk about. Okay, folks. I had to take a break from recording. I know, right? It took a lot out of me. Well, guess what, everyone? Well, here's the thing. It's time for gossip. Yay, gossip! Whew, it's been a whole year since we got Disney Plus. Yes! Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see what more original content they can come up with. Oh, wait. Remember, within a few weeks, we are getting WandaVision. Yes! Yay! Ooh. What's wrong, Loki? I want to be first. But no, I can't be first because of those two. Loki, do not be so mean. Please, Loki. I understand your stress levels are at a very dangerous level. What's this? An android and a witch? How come you guys are better than me? Please, Loki, we are not that much better than you. If you even think about being better than me, I'll tell your father. Don't bother. He already knows. And whoa! Oh, did you just push me over? Ha. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Huh? So rude. Wow, Loki. Why are you so mean to them? Yeah, Loki. Shouldn't you just get along with them? Because you and Wanda use magic? Do not talk to me about that. Yeah, and you should be getting along with Doctor Strange. You both use magic. You mentioned that second-rate sorcerer to me one more time. I'm going to... wait, no. Loki. I don't know who that woman thinks she is, but she needs to quit tying me up with her stupid lasso of truth. Sorry, Loki. You can't say stuff like that. You have to say nice things. Say something nice about your little friends. I think they're all wonderful. That's better. Hey, thanks, Wonder Woman. Okay, let's continue. Unfortunately, we also have to have some sad news because Alex Trebek, the guy who ran Jeopardy for over 35 years, has died over the weekend. Aww. Yeah, he was old and he had cancer. Whoa, what a tragedy. Well, it has to be in the form of a question. Why is 2020 sad? Yeah. Come on now. He ran Jeopardy. And answers must be in the form of a question. Oh, I hate when that happens. I mean, all those years of trivial knowledge, which I apparently seem to be picking up. You should run Jeopardy. I think you'll be a good replacement for him. And how would I do tea and token? Oh, yeah. Right. Well, there is this guy called Norman Lloyd, and he just turned 106. What? How is that even possible? I mean, this guy's seen it all. The World War I, World War II, car He saw AIDS, he saw Vietnam, he even lived through this year. How is that even possible? Yeah, I find that story so unrealistic. Really? I'm sorry. Until recently, Olivia de Havilland and Kirk Douglas were they totally outlived us all. I know I get the feeling that Norman Lloyd is going to outlive us all. How is that even possible? Yeah, you're right. He is definitely going to outlive us all. And that's where we'll leave it. Because, come on, he's going to outlive us all. The thought of someone like, look, everybody's dying of coronavirus, and yet this guy's still alive and kicking. I find that highly suspicious. It'd be even more suspicious if Queen Elizabeth lived to be 108 years old. Yeah, then she definitely outlive us all. And that's where we'll leave it. Oh, man. Whew. People are living a whole lot longer these days. It's terrifying. Yeah. You're right, Humphrey, it is. But let's go on to the next part, okay? Okay. Okay, everybody. Here comes a part that we all dread. The part where we say goodbye. Wow. That's okay. Why? Because, well, like, the legacy that Stanley left behind will never leave us, no matter how long it takes. Yeah. Besides, look, we got the comic books, we got the TV shows, we got the movies. Come on. He took most of what made Marvel great and kicked it up a notch. And now Marvel Studios is taking everything great about Marvel and giving it a much-needed shot in the arm, which made it so great. Even DC had to acknowledge that. I can't wait till next year because it's going to be the year of the Marvel movie. Ode to the Marvel movie, my friends. Ode to the Marvel movie. That's right. We're going to close out with this. Take it, Tara. Thank you very much for tuning into this podcast. We're glad you enjoyed it. We love you all 3,000. You're awesome. Pat yourselves on the back. And now, I got this. Stay safe out there, everybody. Stay safe out there. We're going to get through this. Okay, everybody. I own this podcast. The podcast is over, so meow. Goodbye. Oh, and if you don't subscribe to their channel and like this video and leave a nice comment, I will hunt you down and give you 99 spankings and a very hard slap. Loki! Me